I'm Nana Kwame Yao Abibio III, the chief fisherman, Eja, and also PRO for the Central Regional Chief Fishermen Union. I speak and bring our vision to the development of the nation as fishermen, especially the canoe fishermen, artisanal fishermen, canoe fishermen. We recognize many things that the present government is doing for the fisher force. We appreciate it. But we think there are some things that needs to put in place to bring up the more development in our beaches. The canoe fishermen are having very difficulties in bringing in canoes from the forests. It is very, very sad when you go to the forest, seeing a fisherman sleeping just in the forest. And I think it can also work out for us so that it will be more easier for us if it takes to go in process, especially the forestries, to have these timbers for our canoes. Or else, there is this introduction to the fiber canoe. I think the government will put that into the development of the nation, and it will help a lot to maybe minimize the number of timbers that we are bringing to the sea, to the landing site. We also need landing sites. Landing sites. There are so many things happening in our beaches which causes damages to canoes and other gadgets. It also loses lives because there is no landing site there. So I think that will help also build the nation, especially in the canoe fishing sector. There are this that I want to mention, the premise fuel. The premise fuel. The fishermen are left out with the management of the premise fuel. Yes, the various regions have to be involved in the sectors of the premise fuel. One, we have premise secretariat and we have premise committee. And each region has to have representative at these sectors. And these representatives must also elect by the executive of the chief fishermen in the region. So I think this is also can help us. We want to say that we fishermen are not controlled. I think the government have to bring in some policies that will control the fishermen because we are left out. Now the sea is now spoiling. The fish are not coming because we are using illegal practices in the sea. So what we say is that the enforcement in the government should come out with fully processes in stopping this, abolishing all these acts, especially light fishing, DDT, carbide, dynamite, and all those things. Our beaches also must be maintained very well for proper tourism. It is very, very sad when you go to some beaches. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. Defecating. Some people carry toilet from somewhere and come and dump it at our beaches. I think all these things must put to stop so that our beaches will be very clean enough for us. The last thing I want to say is that organizations of the fishing industry are all dead. They are not working. That is why we came out with the Central Regional Chief Fishermen Union. So I think the government or the plans can involve proper organization of the fishing industry. must be monitored, auditing, and all those things so that it can be helpful and fruitful for our dear brothers who are fishermen. Now, education in our canoe fishing industry. There is this fisheries college coming up at Anomawo. And I think we should add this fishing education right from primary up to junior high school. Because it is those of us who are living in the beaches or beaches areas, we started the fishing in our childhood. We don't have any education background with it. Only the local ones that we know. So I think when we take them on roll from primary to SHS, it will very, very effectful, and they will be interested to go to that fisheries college for a proper management of the sea. Thank you. God bless you all.